Hello, dear students. Here I am going to discuss about the checks. So this is the session number 5, and earlier we discussed about negotiable instruments, promissory notes, bills of exchange, their difference, etc. Check, what is it and how we are using it. That kind of knowledge is going to be shared in this session. And totally in this chapter, that is the third unit of the principles and practice of banking, we are having totally 12 sessions, 12 videos, 12 study materials, etc. This is the fifth one, and I welcome you all to this session. Here, first let us understand what is check. I have Dr. Prajamati Ali, Government First Aid College, Kittur. Here, what is the meaning of check? Let us understand. Check is an instrument used by customers of bank to withdraw their deposits in bank. If you go to the bank, if you ask for the money, immediately they ask you to give the check. So it is the withdrawal instrument. And if you are having the bank account, then you are called as customer. Customers can withdraw the money from their respective accounts with the help of check. It is an instrument for withdrawal. The word check is derived from French word that is checks. It means chess. The Institute of Bankers, London, has a drawn note with it dated August 14th, that is 1675, which is the earliest form of check. So it first used a kind of paper which is called afterwards as check. We are using almost all the checks in case of withdrawals. And what is the definition of check? Section 6 of the Indian Negotiable Instrument Act 1881 defines a check is a bill of exchange drawn on a specified banker, not on the individual. Bills of exchange are drawn on individuals. Here, the checks are drawn on certain bankers and not expressed to be payable otherwise than on demand. Here, definition is given by H.L. Hart. A check is an unconditional order in writing drawn on a banker signed by the drawer, requiring the banker to pay on demand a certain sum of money to or to the order of a specified person to the bearer, and which does not order any act to be done in addition to the payment of money. Here, what are the parties of a check? Um, there are totally three parties. First one is the drawer, who prepares the check, who makes the signature, who writes the check is drawer. The person who draws a check is called drawer. Drawee, that is the banker. Banker on whom it is drawn is the drawee. All the banks are nowadays, they are getting it printed, and so they will be the drawees of that particular check. And the payee means the person in whose favor check is drawn, whose name is written on the check, is called as payee. And payee is the one who gets the money, who gets the amount of the check. So sometimes if we write our own name, we will be the payees. The drawer himself will be the payee. Or but most of the time we write others' name to whom we are going to pay. So they will be the payees whose name is written on the check is going to be called as payee. What are the classification of checks? There may be order checks, there may be bearer checks. Order check means it contains an order to pay the value of check to a certain person or to his order. We will write the name of the person and he takes the money, so it is called as order check. Bearer check means we don't write the name. It is the payable to the bearer or possessor of the check. So, if we do not write the name, we will give it to somebody and he can transfer it to somebody else. And finally, the person who bears it is the bearer of the check. And features, what are the characteristics of the check? What are the features of the check? It's a written instrument, compulsorily should be in writing. Then unconditional instrument, that means no conditions can be put on a specific banker only. That means if you are having State Bank of India's checkbook, that is the specification of the a banker is there. That means drawee is certain here. And if you are having the checkbook of Canara Bank, then that only that bank gives the money because that is the drawee bank. So on a specific bank only we can write the check. Then pay is to be certain. We have to write the name. We cannot give blank. So we have to write the name. That means it becomes the payee check. Signature of the drawer is the must. Whose checkbook it is, whose account it is, who is going to give the money. So we are the drawers of the check and we have to make the signature. Certain amount, we have to write the amount. What is the specific amount? They should be certain. And without writing the amount, we cannot give. Then comes date. Date is very important. We have to write the date of the check. That means if we write the date, which is after a week, then a week, 1 week is to be spent like that only. Check cannot be presented. If you present the check today itself, by having the date as after 1 week, the check is called as future dated check. It is not going to be paid. In the same way, it is payable on demand. That means check should be presented in the bank. The bank, if you go to the bank and ask for the money, then only it is paid. Legally enforceable. It is solid, enforceable by the law. It is a legal document. It has got all the rights. So it is authentic. Validity period is there. Any check is valid only up to 3 months. Immediately after 3 months, it becomes stale. Means the check will not be honored, payment will not be made. So within the 3 months, it has to be encashed. So it is the validity period of the check. Then, what is post-dated check? A check which bears a date later than the date. That means today you are issuing the date, check. So today, after today, so you can put tomorrow's, you can put the date of next day or next day. Then it becomes post dated. You have to wait till the date. Example, check issued on February 1st, but it is dated as May 1st. Then till May 1st, you have to wait. That means for March, entire February, March, April, you cannot take the money. So you have to wait till the May 1st. Stale check. If the check is presented after 3 months, it is called stale check. Say in case of a check is dated 1/7/2025. So 3 months it is valid. You can go any day of the July. You can go in any day of the August or September. But when the 3 months it's completed, that is on 1/10/2025, it becomes stale. So 3 months are over and now the payment cannot be made. Antedated check is a check which bears a date before the date of issue and it is called antedated check. Example, a check presented on 1/7/2025 bears a date of 10/8/2025. That means post date is mentioned here. So you have to wait till that date and then it can be paid. You have to wait till August 10th and then you have to present it and then you can take the money. So this is the situation. This is how checks are in practice. And in the next video, we will discuss about the crossing of checks and the types of crossing, etc. That knowledge will be shared in next video. So till that, I wish you all the good luck.